can't talk today. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to For the Plot. Today we're checking out an Am I the Asshole Reddit story. I think you're gonna love it. Let's dive in. Am I the asshole for canceling a date over the location? Oh, hi. There's a dog here. Okay, he's just gonna chill and watch me. No, 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 no. Go lay down. I love you. Good boy. I, 28 female, recently canceled a second date with someone, 38 male, because it felt like a test on his end for how much I would tolerate in the future. I'm wondering if it was too harsh. First of all, I don't like that age gap. 28 and 38. Let's find someone your own age, sir. Met on a dating app, went out for coffee. Made loose plans for dinner the following week, and he specifically said dinner several times. When we were discussing said dinner over the next few days, he seemed to want to be the one to do the actual planning, and I was fine with that. I find it rare to have potential partners take initiative with planning these days, so I was actually excited. Girl, if you're finding people who are not planning dates for you, do not date them. Do not date them. That's his job. He needs to be courting you for the first few dates. Like, get out of here. He asked if I had any He asked if I had any dietary restrictions, so I let him know that I had only two major requirements. I don't eat red meat and I don't drink, as I'm a recovering alcoholic. Okay, so that's a big deal. I too do not eat red meat. I was actually vegan, vegetarian for a long time, over a decade. Um, and so I totally understand like the meat thing and then not drinking, that's a big deal. I have almost 2 years sober, and we discussed at length during our first date that we were both comfortable in terms of substance use. Oh, what we were both comfortable with in terms of was like, what are you guys using? What are you using? I told him directly that I don't mind if a date has a drink with dinner, but that I will never again touch alcohol. I also stressed that I'm absolutely not a picky eater and truly love all forms of cuisine. I am just unable to eat red meat for both health and personal reasons. I have a history of cardiac illness and have been advised to stick to poultry and fish. Totally understandable. Probably a good thing, anyways, honestly. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I always feel like I do, but I don't. The night before the date, he tells me that he's made a reservation at a spot I hadn't heard of. I looked it up and texted him a link asking if I had the correct place because it looked like it was a cocktail lounge. He replied that it was correct. Boy, what? You can't take an alcoholic to a cocktail lounge for dinner? What are you doing? He liked their small bites menu. That's not dinner. What's going on? I checked the menu and there were only a few options: a meat and cheese board with only two cheeses and four meats, no substitutions for extra cheese instead of the meat allowed per the menu, a pepperoni pizza, a burger, and a cheese pizza. I wasn't that upset, but I was a bit confused that it was a cocktail lounge with only one option that I could enjoy. Yeah, that's weird. This is weird. Red flag everywhere. While I was still looking at the menu, he texted again to say that he thought we could go to the lounge for dinner and then head to a nearby art themed bar for a nightcap. At that point, I was honestly pretty thoroughly confused. Neither location were truly restaurants, they were bars, and he was fully aware that I'm a recovering alcoholic. I genuinely am okay at restaurants that have alcohol options, but I was honestly a little gobsmacked at the suggestion of two bars, not restaurants, with alcohol options. These are first and foremost bars. I decided to take the evening to think about it, but texted him the next day that I didn't think moving forward with the date was a good plan. My gut instinct was that if he chose a date location that violated the only two restrictions I gave, it was a test to see how much I'd put aside my wants and needs in the future. You smart lady. Very proud of you. Don't be so desperate that you cave in to people who are testing you because I totally agree with you. This is bonkers. This is bananas. 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 We live in a major city, and I want to stress that there's hundreds of really incredible options for food here. I would have been fine with quite literally anything else that was mostly restaurant service focused and had a couple non red meat options. You could literally go anywhere for non red meat options. You could even go to a steakhouse. I don't eat red meat. We go to steakhouses all the time because guess what? They have really good fish and chicken options. And I can't even think of a place right now that doesn't have at least 3 or 4 vegetarian options on the menu and at least a vegan option. I literally can't think of a place. They're all accommodating because everybody wants people to come. Like every restaurant, they need customers to come in. And if they start really fully limiting a menu to people with different allergies and food options, like you're going to limit your pool of people who can come see you. Steakhouses have really good fish. Get the salmon. Get some grilled salmon. It's delicious. The grilled salmon is delicious. And grill up some broccoli while you're at it too. And have a nice rice pilaf. It'll be delicious. It was the fact that both spots he chose were strictly bars, and the food that they did have left me with one single option: a cheese pizza. Get out of here. Better be the best freaking cheese pizza on the planet. It's not. I can tell you, it's not. It's not. He responded kind of strangely after I let him know I didn't think we were a good match as well. He said, "We'll leave it at that." Peace sign emoji and nothing else. I mean, good. Just great. He clearly didn't want to put in the effort anyways if that was his response. All right, we'll leave it at that. Cool. Bye. Good riddance to bad rubbish, am I right? Now I'm doubting myself. Why? You made the correct decision. You were on point already. Now I'm doubting myself. My friends have said I'm not crazy for thinking the choices were strange at best and inconsiderate or intentional at worst. Yup. But I wanted to get objective opinions from folks I don't know too. Thank you. Good. my my opinion is the most important. Thanks for being here. What do we think, Reddit? Was this actually a red flag or am I overreacting? Red flag. For what it's worth, I'm also not desperate to date or have a partner. I own a successful small business. Girl, snaps for you. And I have a fantastic group of friends as well as several hobbies that I'm dedicated to. And I have my own home. Me too. I have like a couple, but that's okay. Oh my God. I'm in no rush to settle down, especially for the wrong person. Yes, queen. Queen. Figure out what you need, what you want on your own first, and then you can go look for a partner. And when you find one, when you find the right one, he'll be willing to take you wherever you want to go and be highly accommodating. My fiance is like that. He knows what I like, he knows what I want, and he takes me to places that I want to go to. And vice versa for me too. Like I know what he wants and he's very accommodating. He's very sweet. We'll also eat anything. Well, actually, both of us. Both of us will eat anything. Literally, my only limitation is red meat. We also don't really drink, so we're kind of like her, like very, very similar. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's really just not hard at all to figure that out. It's really not. I love that she thinks that this guy was definitely out to manipulate her or like see how far he could push her. And you're doing it on a second date, like just cash it in and leave. So let's go look at some good comments. This one had 8.4 thousand upvotes. Not the asshole. You were entirely correct. He was testing or taunting you. You gave 2 basic restrictions, and he went out of his way to plan a date that not only ignored both, but blatantly did everything possible to violate those preferences. I think his response was him realizing his idea backfired and knew there was no way to justify that completely. Flaming flag. Yes. Red flags set aflame, burning in the background. Just, yeah. Do not second guess yourself. At best, he is highly inconsiderate, and at worst, he is sinister and intentionally testing your boundaries, which could eventually lead to relapse. These types of behaviors don't happen on a vacuum. Block him confidently. You made the right decision. That's the other thing. You're on a dating app. I actually met my fiance on Hinge, so we met on a dating app, which isn't weird nowadays. I know a lot of people who have met on dating apps. My brother married his wife, they were on a dating app. So it's not a very weird thing. But what I got very comfortable with on dating apps was blocking people who really did not have my interest at heart or people that I just know that I wouldn't get along with, whether it was political values, religious values, like anything like that. You see people who put those things in their profiles, it means it's important to them. And some of that stuff is just not important to me. And do not want to be with somebody who has just completely differently aligned morals or values or anything like that. I don't want to, I'm not out to change anybody. And I certainly do not want anyone to change me. I am a 43-year-old woman. I know what I want. Also, I was perfectly fine being alone. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, use the block button excessively. Excessively. You're not in alignment on things, block. You send him a message and he doesn't respond for a week, just block it. He's not interested. He's not active. He's not interested. Ends up being in a different state, block. Ends up being a completely different looking person than his photos. His photos are like 7 years old, 10 years old, block. Just get rid of it. Don't feel bad. You don't even know these people. You don't need to know them. Because if they're going to lie about those things now, like what are they going to lie about later? I know we all want to present our best selves on dating apps and we want to present our best selves. That's what I say too. Oh my God. You are the best version of yourself on a first date. So if on the second date, he's already doing that shit and treating you that way, that's one of the best versions you're ever going to see of him. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You should be on your best behavior, especially the first few dates with somebody. And then the first 3 months, you start to really see people's real personalities. And then within the first 6 months, you really start to see their habits, right? So you understand a lot more about them. I understand these things take time, but if on the first or second or third date, you're seeing all these red flags, that's them on their best behavior. Your girl knows a thing or two, okay? Okay, 85 upvotes. NTA, first of all, congratulations on your sobriety. 2 years is amazing achievement and something to be proud of. Yes. A first date is about getting to know each other and seeing if you're compatible so you can plan an even better second date. You were very clear about your boundaries and restrictions. Him ignoring that and choosing 2 bars anyways is a problem. It's not like this was minor information. You openly shared something important about yourself, so it's hard to believe it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It was intentional. You trusted your gut and made the right decision. Respecting yourself and your boundaries will always matter more than forcing something that doesn't feel right. And I think that says it all. Couldn't agree more. Great comments. What'd you guys think? Do you think he was intentionally doing that? Or do you think it was just an innocent mistake? Don't be weirdos. Don't be idiots in the comments. Drop me your comment. Send me any other videos you'd like me to do or Reddit stories you'd like me to react to. And again, thank you so much. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Give this video a like. Make sure you're subscribed. Send me other send me any other. I can't talk today. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Send me any other Reddit videos you would like me to watch or react to, and I'll put them in my videos and I'll give you my advice as if my advice matters. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. This is For the Plot. Bye bye.